We are getting the party started early today because it's time for Hot Topics. Joining me today is Seattle content creator Teena Thach. We also have Nelson Lau of the Seattle Foodie Podcast, and of course, everyone's favorite producer, Rebecca Perry.
Wow, everyone's favorite.
Yes, everyone's favorite. Cheers to all of you guys, my friends.
Cheers. My goodness.
I love that we're starting off with a little fall treat.
Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa, and then we have these little candy corn marshmallows.
Do you guys like candy corn?
I love candy corn. I love candy corn.
I don't like candy corn, but I'll deal with the marshmallows.
I mean, I will always have marshmallows and whipped cream on my hot chocolate, but I have actually never met anyone that actually genuinely likes candy corn.
I love it. I actually, they don't really have it at the grocery store until the October or fall season.
So you're waiting.
So I will wait, and I'll buy an actual bag. Sometimes they have the medley with the pumpkins in there, but sometimes they'll have the full candy
Nelson's
corn.
the reason why it's still in business.
Oh, yeah.
The pumpkins are cute. That's so gross.
Oh, no. The best part is you eat like the white part of the top, then the orange, and then the yellow.
Yeah,
like,
but is it two different flavors or is it the same?
Oh, I think they're the same. That's how I eat it.
Luckily, these taste nothing like candy corn.
No.
So I like them, and they're very cute.
That is very cute and trendy for fall. I really don't think I'll ever get over the fact that you're standing in line and buying candy corn. That is just, but we will move on from it. With fall happening, you guys, I just learned that our last 7 p.m. sunset is just happened, and we won't have another one until 2025
I'm so
in
sad
March.
to think about it. I woke up today and I was like, it's still dark. Where's the sun? I miss it so much already.
It's so hard to get out of bed, too, when it's dark out and cold. It's
I
like you
know.
just want to stay in.
Is anyone liking the 4 p.m. sunset?
Well, we can start movies earlier, right?
Oh,
Positive, guys.
yes, your cup is half full. We love it. Okay, well, and with the darkness, this next one has blown my mind. How do we feel about confined spaces? Because Wild Waves in Federal Way is inviting 6 people to try to stay in a coffin for 24 hours. And the last person left is getting a big prize, y'all.
Okay.
Wild Waves is giving season passes and a dining plan. Applications on the park's website are through this Thursday if this is sounding kind of interesting and fun for you. When you first told me about this, Rebecca, I was like, for like $1 million, 100,000, like I can do it. I can lay in a coffin.
For $100?
100,000.
Oh, I was gonna say, why would you?
No. But that's why I'm like, I just don't think I would do it for Wild Waves. No offense.
We just looked them up. Wild Waves passes, $129.
That
to
is
spend 24 hours in a coffin.
And isn't there, I read too that they are like putting maybe some like creepy crawlers, like
Yes.
they're messing with you during this time.
People come in, shake it, I think.
And a roller coaster. I think you have to go
through a roller coaster? How do you, I don't know how you
But
do
the
that in the
prize
dark.
is the Wild Waves passes.
Tina's like, can we
just
go
to
back
confirm.
to confirm?
Yeah, I feel like that's not worth it at all.
You guys are sort of in the whole like influencer space, so would you do it kind of like as this crazy thing for your followers? I mean, like who is the type of person that would do something like
Mr.
this?
Beast or something.
There you go.
Yeah, but he actually gives a ton of money.
But he's giving like millions of
literally
dollars.
changing people's lives. I feel like you could just buy a pass if you really wanted it.
You could. But what's the fun in that?
I know.
Yeah.
I guess you could tell people that could be your new tagline on your Twitter X account, like I survived 24 hours in a coffin.
I have so many questions about this. The first one is, how do you go to the bathroom?
Fair question.
Yeah.
Like,
And are you hungry?
right?
Are you eating the bugs?
Can we use
From
some
a
of that?
true
Can we use some of that
Seattle
VIP money for the food money?
Yeah.
Is there only one coffin that all 6 people are in, or does everybody have their individual coffins? These are things I need to know.
It's liability.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
liability.
cramped space.
I know. I'm just claustrophobic too. There's so many issues with this for me. But the creepy crawlers too, like and messing, like I don't know. It just reminds me of Fear Factor when they used to say like, okay, you're going to be in this confined spot and a bunch of spiders are going to be in or snakes and can you survive? But you got a
you
lump
still won
sum
money.
of money. But I still don't think I could do that.
For 100,000, I would do it.
You would do it for,
Probably
I know,
for
what's your
$100,000.
number to
Okay.
go in a coffin? 100,000 sounds
Probably
nice.
for
to
me.
All
me.
my school loans paid.
Yes. That's a good one too.
I'd do it for 5,000. If you want to give me 5,000 wild waves, and by the way, I love your spooky season.
Yes.
It's so fun.
And this is a really fun idea, and clearly we're talking about it, so their
Yeah.
marketing is on point.
I'd love to get updated on it. Who wins and
Yes.
how it goes.
We'll have a follow-up
Yeah,
for sure. We'll
follow-up.
need to maybe have the person that wins on the show. That would be iconic.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of scary, and have you heard about this in the news? An asteroid the size of a school bus will enter Earth's orbit this Sunday, and it's going to lurk there for about 2 months, becoming a temporary mini-moon.
Wow, I think
Yeah.
I read about that. I don't even know how that would look, but it would be cool to see, but hopefully it doesn't affect us in some way.
That's what I'm worried about.
So scientists say it's probably not going to do anything.
No.
Probably not. It's not good enough for me. What?
Yeah, I think I've watched too many Armageddon and Deep
Yes,
Impact
that
movies.
was so big when we were growing
I
up. Like
know.
Armageddon just was such a big moment in my childhood watching
But
that.
don't worry, this is only the size of a school bus.
Yes. Wouldn't it be funny if they like zoomed in? It's like the magic school bus.
Oh, that'd be very
With
cool.
Frizzle, what was her name?
Such a
Just driving
cover.
it up.
That would be very
Everything's
cool.
fine, y'all.
It's like no one cares that it's the size of a school bus except for the person who's under the asteroid when it falls.
Yeah.
Then it's a problem.
When I saw this too, I was like reading, and yeah, everything was just so wishy-washy. Like it shouldn't affect us. Everything should be fine.
Who could say?
Yeah, who could really say?
But there's so much going on in the world that sometimes people just be like, oh, okay. And then just
So
like, there's
true.
just so much going on. There's like, okay, not a big deal.
Yeah, and they said it's hard to see with all the stars up there. I'm not sure, but I'm curious now.
A mini moon. I love the sound of that.
it's very
Twilight.
Halloween.
It's giving Twilight vibes.
It is giving Twilight vibes. Well, assuming that the Earth still exists come December, here's something that we have to look forward to potentially. Sabrina Carpenter is doing a Christmas variety show on
love
Netflix.
her.
You do.
It streams December 6th and promises to have unexpected duets and a bunch of comedic guests. Teena, you love her. Why? I mean, why are you obsessed?
She is
dare I
just
say?
the new pop queen, and I feel like coming from Disney, she's doing it. She's such a good singer, an actress, and I think right now, like, Espresso was such a bop. Like, everyone loved it. It played all summer, and she's actually starting her tour soon. And she was a special guest on Christina Aguilera's 25th Spotify.
I just saw that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Aren't they doing a duet?
Yes,
too? Do they
They
sing
do.
together?
to What a Girl Wants, and it sounds
that's
so
great.
good.
That's gonna
and
be a
like
banger.
two of them together, I think it's iconic. So she's incredible. She's very talented.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's the name of the singer? Olivia Rodrigo. She has that song. That Blonde
Driver's
Girl.
License.
That's
Yeah.
her, right?
Yeah.
That's iconic.
But both of them are not with that guy anymore. So it was
He's-
over a boy.
he's
He's
okay.
so over.
I didn't even know that history
Yeah.
with the two of them.
They had a little beef, but I think they're over it.
Wait, is there a new beef though? Because I love a pop star beef.
I know, that's what I was going to say with
So-
Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. It's kind of giving that again
Oh.
with these two. I don't know, are we making up rumors?
Yeah,
Are they
I feel
fine?
like they haven't really talked about them like fighting anymore.
Okay. Nelson, I feel like we have to ask, are you a Sabrina Carpenter fan?
I'm okay with her. I don't know. When I think holidays, there's only one queen, and it's Mariah Carey.
I
When they
tend
start
to
playing
agree.
that "All I Want for Christmas" song, that's when the holidays can start. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to start. So until someone unseats her, maybe Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know.
No one will replace Mariah Carey. That
But
is her
I still
song.
think it's
That
like
is her
she,
song.
she's the one that basically christens that holidays are ready.
I'm hearing about a beef now between Mariah Carey and Sabrina Carpenter. Is that what you're saying?
Let's
there
start
a
it.
new
Start it
queen?
right now. Let's start it right now. I don't know.
Fight over Christmas.
Did you guys see too, like going back to Sabrina Carpenter and some performances she had at the VMAs when she kissed what was about like you are
Yeah.
was there something that I'm missing with that too?
Well, it was just a performance like the Alien. It's like MTV. It's about space. They're holding the thing. But I think Britney Spears went on her Instagram and was like, just going about like, oh, why does she do that? I don't get it. But then I love Sabrina Carpenter, and she mentioned me, so it was just a lot of random stuff. But
okay.
it was
I
just
didn't
like
know
a
if I'm
space
missing,
vibe.
you
No,
know, I'm like,
because
someone tell me what I'm
the
missing.
VMAs is like a astronaut, so
Yeah.
that's how it went.
Aliens, mini moons. I see a theme.
There's
there.
a theme going on for
So
sure.
maybe this is a little more than we thought. A little more to it.
It's out of this world.
Okay, speaking of musicians, Usher is in the news right now because he just clarified what happened to his tweets after his account was seemingly wiped over the weekend. According to Usher, he was just hacked, y'all. So the social media wipeout raised, though, a lot of eyebrows as it happened a few days after the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs, which we all know Usher and Diddy.
There's a long history there.
Yes, long history. Do we believe Usher? And the timing is just a little interesting.
The timing is great.
Doesn't it seem like anything that happens on someone's Instagram or social or Twitter account, it's always, I was hacked.
Hacked.
It's like always the first
That's what
initial
it is.
reaction. And then if it was like, well, we weren't hacked, but were we? I don't know.
And the timing is just so odd. Like, all of your tweets, like, that takes a long time. Like, you tweeted since forever long ago. Every tweet is gone. That's just kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
I wonder how many other other like accounts are going to get hacked because I know that a lot of people in Hollywood are kind of like, what's going to happen?
A lot of celebrities
here?
were mentioned in
I mean,
those
the
parties.
next few months are going to be really interesting.
It is. My Twitter is gonna stay intact right now.
Good to know.
It's gonna
Good to know.
stay intact. We're talking about some sack lunches that I feel like everybody loves.
Yeah.
Except
love.
maybe for me. I've never tried these Uncrustables.
Well, guess what, babe? It's the day. It's the day
Yes.
to try.
Lucky day.
I love it when
in.
people try it for
Are
the first
these
time.
new flavors, Rebecca?
Well,
or are they?
I remember these ones
These
from
are
my
the
childhood.
original.
Tina's like, let me.
I remember grape.
not
I do not
sponsored.
remember peanut butter and honey on wheat, which I'm very excited
Ooh.
about. And then there's like a hazelnut spread one.
Okay.
And they're cold.
I was just telling them.
cold.
I was just telling
Okay.
them the best way to make this is to put it in the air fryer. So then it's toasted and it's crispy, and then when you eat it inside, the like peanut butter is very gooey. It's amazing.
I love that update because we did not have air fryers when I was,
yeah.
I
the
didn't have
age
air
to be
fryer.
eating
You
these.
literally just ate the crust. Like you have to get the inside. You have to eat
Yeah,
the
yeah,
I
you
just
do
don't. I'm
the
not
whole
like a
thing.
real like. I'm more
Yeah.
of a savory person in the morning.
When there's
you guys.
bowels,
I'm
you gotta
not
eat
like.
right into it. You gotta take the whole thing.
So
Didn't you
good.
just say a quote about not saying no or something?
Tina's calling me out this morning. I love it. Okay,
I love them.
I mean,
No?
yeah, this one tastes like Nutella. It's good. I just.
There's no
I want
crust.
eggs and like something really savory and yummy in the morning.
I agree, I'm a savory guy, but I grew up as Pop-Tarts when I was younger, so I'm thinking, how do I
You would not have
how to
liked
throw this
those
in
if
the
you don't like
box?
sweet.
No, that was not my go-to. But apparently, we're not the only ones that, besides a couple people at the table that are obsessed with Uncrustables, because an oil painting featuring an Uncrustable recently sold at auction for $5,000. That's what you're looking at on your screen there.
That's beautiful.
I can see it.
I would
you can
love
see
to
that
hang
in your
that.
kitchen. Really?
Definitely, I would
You
hang
would?
that.
I would love to hang food pictures in my kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I actually think that's really beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
The composition of the jelly.
Dripping.
I've actually seen this artist before, and he paints different food, and it's beautiful. Like he's like done like chicken wings and even like noodles, and it's really, really beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Would you pay $5,000 for that? I mean, who's to say art is art?
I don't know.
Maybe-
Unless it's a core memory. Like for me, I was like, if you had a box of Lunchables that they painted, maybe
See,
I would do that.
That's
would
what
hang it
I
in the
really
kitchen.
like. Lunchables for me. That's
Oh,
where it was
no.
at. Yes,
No.
I would have a Lunchable today for lunch. Like if someone brought me that as like a birthday lunch, that would really do it
It's
for
just
me.
basically a kid's charcuterie board.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Okay, well, you two are both really deep in the Seattle food scene. Maybe, not Lunchables or what you're trying every single day. So if you had to pick, some off the beaten path restaurants, mom and pop shops, do you have any favorites that we need to know about?
I have way too many, but sure.
Yeah, same. I have a
Do
lot.
tell.
Yes.
Okay, if we're in the Greenwood neighborhood, there is a Mexican grocery store called La Canasupa, Carniceria and snack shop. So if you walk in, it's basically a grocery store with just a normal grocery store, Mexican grocery store that you can buy. But if you go all the way to the back, there's like a restaurant that opens up. And it is just like,
Pro tip.
there's murals, everything, and you pay up front with the cashier, and they have, I think, the biggest quesadillas you've ever had, and they have these tacos that normally tacos are street tacos that are like this big, but they are massive. So you probably want to get just 1 or 2 instead of like you can eat 6 of them. So
That sounds so good.
That sounds so good right now.
Much better than Crustables.
Tina, what about you?
Yeah, I think for me right now, I really am a big fan of Fob Sushi. And so I recently did a video of eating a big box of Fob Sushi. But basically what I love about it is it's grab and go. So basically you just line up and there's a bunch of different sushis and you go up and you put a bunch in a box. And it's by the pound. So it's $14.99 per pound. So I love the inaris, and it tastes really fresh and flavorful, and I just take a box and I sit at a park and I eat by myself, and it's just incredible. It's really amazing.
I love that pay by the pound concept.
Literally.
It's really interesting.
And because, when you order sushi, sometimes you get a roll and you get tired of it, but the fact that you can like have a variety of everything that you want, amazing.
Even when you're dining for like one person, I feel like that never happens. You need like a group to taste test everything.
Who needs a box of chocolate when you can get a box of sushi?
There you go, Valentine's Day
Exactly.
tip there.
Take notes.
Cornelli is maybe not, like, I feel like it's getting more and more well known now, but it's so delicious. It's one of my favorites for pizza, pasta. It's in the Capitol Hill neighborhood and so good. Highly recommend.
My friends were texting, I was like, when are we going to Cornelli now?
I know.
I definitely
That's
wanna
why
try.
I hate like talking about it because it's already a wait. I'm like,
secret's out there.
the secret's out. You guys, I want to talk about this next story to make sure we have time. An 8-year-old girl in Ohio drove herself to Target to go shopping, and basically her parents realized that she was gone and the car was gone, so they called the police. The police found the car and the girl 10 miles away at Target, which is roughly a 20-minute drive. And the girl said she only hit a mailbox, which is pretty good for an 8-year-old. Luckily, no one was hurt on the road. I don't think I would ever do this as a young. I'm a rule follower. I love 100%. Target, but I'm not getting in the car.
I tell you what, middle school, I believe 7th grade, one of our friends, I won't name, but you know who you are, actually took their parents' car because their parents were on vacation. Took the parents' car to school, drove it back home.
Wow. A joyride.
A joyride.
But not so much, I guess, if you're going to school, but.
A 7th grader. So.
I mean, when I was in 7th grade, me and my best friend took her sister's car. And it's a funny story, actually. We took her car. We didn't know the brake was on. We didn't know you're supposed to put it down. So we kept driving around the neighborhood. We're like, why does it smell like rubber? But then we just really wanted to just pass our old school to say hi to like these 2 middle school boys that we like. So we thought we were so cool, but that's all we did. We just said like, hi, we're in the car. And they're just like, ooh, you guys are so cool. We're like, yeah. And then we went back and her sister was calling us and we're like, what are we gonna do? But then after, my best friend parked her car and then hit the garage. But then I ran home. So
She was this close.
we almost got away with it, but then I ran home.
Okay, so I guess this happens more. Where is anyone driving to? Is there any like shop or restaurant or anything that we're obsessed with that I guess Target would be up
I would
there
definitely
for
go
me.
to Target.
Yeah.
You can get anything at Target.
I know. You go in wanting one thing and you come out spending $200 and you're like, what happened?
Everybody knows I'm a Costco guy, so I'm just going to go to
You're
Costco.
going for the hot dog?
or the hot dog or the cookie now. Yeah.
Yeah.
there's
Do
a
you
new
just
cookie?
like meander through the aisles like it's your happy place? and,
Absolutely.
looking for deals.
Yeah.
Is there like a tip like you go at like right when it opens just to be, or do you like the
Oh, I
hustle and
like
bustle?
I like going during dinner time, like at 7 p.m. or like 7:30, just an hour before it closes, because
that's good.
everybody's all at dinner or they're just all at home. So I was like, I can just grab it, whatever I want, and just park up front. Yeah.
And then the workers are looking at him like he just ran in.
Like, he just ran in.
8:55. He just came in at 8:55. It's that guy. No, Target is such a vibe. I feel like you have clothes and makeup and sometimes they're playing good music, so I love going by
playing
myself.
your Sabrina
I'm just,
Carpenter.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'd rather just go by myself because you're gonna stop me, and I don't want that.
100%.
How
Yeah.
many times can you get a polo shirt and a rotisserie chicken at the same time? I'm just saying right
That's
now.
very true. Yeah.
Everything is like in bulk.
I can eat chickens in bulk.
Honestly, I can eat the rotisserie chicken. I eat one every week, so.
You guys are my heroes. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. And you can check our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. So don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.